channeled message from a loved one on the other side. Spirit guide energy, definitely. Great-grandmother, great-great-great-grandmother could be. She's saying to me, you look just like her. You're the only one in the family that looks just like her. And you have a similar energy. You like the same things. She says remember, child, that it's not easy to be different. It's not easy to be a trailblazer, to be the one to challenge norms, people's limited perspectives and opinions. And you often step on people's toes and upset them and offend them, but it's good. With her, as she grew older, she says they got used to it. It's something that she's remembered for. And there's often comments made about your likeness, but you don't feel that your energy is being received in a loving way. You sometimes bite your tongue, try to hold back, because you've got so much courage. You're courageous. You're always the first one to jump in. You're always the first one to take the leap. You're always the first one to break the barriers. What a beautiful energy you are. She's incredibly proud of you. It's just a short ad break, a personal one. My videos are not sponsored, and I do appreciate all of your support on my channel. Your likes, your comments, shares. It all adds up and helps my channel and contributes to the growth of this channel. But most importantly, to help other people who might benefit from having access to these channels to receive these videos. I do want to just highlight a personal achievement in my son's life. He's been selected at his dojo to be a part of a kata team, and they are working towards going to the nationals in Finland in 2025. Okay, I just want to get all of this right. So he's not been able to do a sport or to do karate for most of his primary school life. He only started last year. He's in high school now, and he's 15. And so this is quite a big thing for him. It's just that we were not able to, I just couldn't afford it as a single mom. And so now he is able to do karate. He's doing really, really well, and he's been selected for this, to be a part of this team. And so we are hoping to achieve the goal and make his dream come true for him to go to Finland in 2025 with his team. But I won't be able to do that on my own because it is quite a large financial investment. And I'm hoping that with your support, we will be able to achieve this goal. So if it is something that you feel inspired towards, if it's something that you feel you want to be a part of, he does have a GoFundMe page, and I've added that link in the description box below. So if you do decide that it's something you want to do, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And let's continue with your reading. This is your channeled reading. It is a timeless reading. When you receive it, that's when you're meant to have it. She's very, very strong, and she's very determined. I didn't even get a chance to do my intro, and she's already rambling off. She's got things to say. She demands respect. She demands your focus and your attention. So if you feel that this message resonates with you, or that this could be your message, my name is Elif, and I welcome you to evolve with me. As I said, this is a powerful message. This ancestor of yours is a spirit guide. She walks with you when you're a warrior, but you're a warrior with love. You're different. And she says, whenever you go into these battles, because that's how it feels for you, you've got to push through barriers, you've got to push through boundaries, you've got to be willing, you've got to step on people's toes, even though that's not your intention. You get a lot of backlash, and you've got to get up and you've got to Try again, because that's what you believe in. She says, you are never alone. I am always with you. I'm incredibly proud of you. And there is an army of us supporting you, backing you, going out ahead of you. What you do matters. We would not have come this far if it wasn't for those of us like you in our bloodline. We see you. We value you. We appreciate you and we love you. We honor you and we hold you up, even when you feel like you don't have the strength to carry on. Wow. I'm being shown that your spirit animal might be the wolf. You do feel like a lone wolf. You value the pack, you want to run with the pack, but you often find yourself coming under backlash and attack. You believe that the work you do would be more powerful if you could come together with others and do it together, but often ego comes into play and fear, and they're not willing to do what you do. So you go it alone very often. You have trust issues, okay? There's rejection, a lot of rejection in your energy, and it's something that you fear, and so you just isolate, you do things on your own. When you're around people, you're bright, you're bubbly, you give a lot of your energy, but trust is a big issue here. I'm being shown the story that your fairy tale. Did you guys know that we all have a favorite fairy tale? And that fairy tale is symbolic of and resembles our own psyche, our own story. So often when I'm coaching clients, I like to ask them what their fairy tale is, and then I like to interpret the likeness in their journey. And she shows me that your fairy tale is Little Red Riding Hood. That you have gone into the dark forest. Think about the story. The grandmother is in the woods, away from the village, isolated. That's normally the witches, right? The healers, the misunderstood, those that people go to in the night with their little capes on so that nobody knows that they're going to see a psychic or they're going to see a spiritual advisor, they're going to see a witch. But they're too afraid and too ashamed to go and get help anywhere else. They know that this is the place to go. They're absolutely going to get help here. But there's shame and judgment associated with it. You often found the witches out in the woods. You might come, yeah, that's what I'm being told. You come from a bloodline of witches, of healers, of spirit warriors, you know. Oh, spiritual freedom fighters. You come from a bloodline of goodness. And your ancestors weren't always treated well in their societies. Now I understand why she used the word trailblazers. What a powerful energy. You have the energy of ancient ancestral wisdom flowing through your veins. You are gifted. You are powerful. And so she's showing me this, that your story is exactly that, going into the woods to your grandmother that is sort of an outcast or prefers to be separate from the community. And you're taking her something to eat. And along your way there is the wolf following you. And when you get to Granny's house, Granny's not there anymore. It is actually the wolf. The interpretation of that is the wolf. This is powerful. This is what Spirit is saying. She's warning you. She's warning you. You are more powerful than you think. And your reason for isolating and your reason for going it alone is because you guard yourself. And you do not realize there is wisdom in opening your heart and letting people in and allowing them to step in and step out as they are comfortable, to not take it personally, and to just love them unconditionally. Oh, this is powerful. But when you keep yourself guarded, when you keep a protective shield around you, it is because you have a strong vibration active of fear, of the inability to honor the soul in others. Are you hearing me? This is powerful stuff. Of the inability to see the soul force in others behind and beyond their ego. And that makes you a vibration dense with fear, rejection, isolation. And over a long period of time, that is how we become the distorted healer, the dark witch. I'm trying to think of what it is that thing is called in Harry Potter, that they call the shadow. Where the magic and the power and your essence is being suppressed. You are not here. You are not meant to be a lone wolf. You are not meant to do this alone. And in the isolation, as the grandmother in Red Riding Hood has chosen for far too long, there is an individuation that needs to take place within yourself to embrace and encompass all of those who have come to walk with you on this journey. They are your soul sisters and soul brothers. You are keeping them out because you have a very high standard. You are so busy protecting yourself that you do not realize that guard, that very wall, keeps you apart from those who are meant to be your force of love, your force of strength. And you are behind this wall all alone with that wolf. It's time that you devour the lone wolf. There's a lot of symbolism coming through. Yeah, this, I'm telling you, is a very, very ancient, evolved, wise spirit being that is your ancestor. Because I'm channeling a very, very, very higher dimensional being here. And you might want to come back and re-listen to this so that you can get all the symbolism that is being shared with you in this story. She is saying you are not a victim. You are powerful beyond measure. You do not have to hide from anybody. When you are in your love and you are in your heart chakra and you learn to become unconditional, their egos will no longer have a place in your arena. And the reason why she's sharing all of this with you is because someone's come into your experience, a lover, a gatekeeper. This man is stepping forth as your divine counterpart, your future husband. The stars have aligned. This man, she says, has been chosen by and approved of by them. Your tribe, your ancestral tribe, your team. The stars have aligned and things have shifted. You know he is different. He's unlike anyone you have ever experienced. But you are too afraid to see it. You can't trust him. You can't see beyond the fear of rejection and your distrust. This needs to heal. This is your message. She says, you are stifled, you are bored, you are stuck. It's time for your life to move forward. And she's calling you forth. She's helping you. She's helping you. She's helping you. And I hear a name that almost sounds Russian to me. It could be Ukrainian. I'm not good with that. It could be Eastern Europe. Eastern European. Beloved, this is your message. This is a powerful message. As I said, save it. Listen to it again. If this resonates with you, or you're entering a beautiful phase in your life, You will not be alone anymore. This person comes in as your gatekeeper, as a protector, but you got to see beyond your fear and your issues with trust. If you'd like to get a coaching session with me to help you on your spiritual journey or a spiritual reading, you can contact me. My email is in the description box below. Whatever you choose to do, do what is best for you. Love and light.